Hi guys, hope you're well. I've tried a few different lamb chops recipes, but this one has to be the juiciest, succulent and flavorful version you're gonna love to make. Trust me, it's a winner. Just before we get into the recipe, I'm so excited to tell you that I've written my very own cookbook. From Ramadan to everyday cooking to all your celebrations throughout the year, mostly all new recipes exclusive to this book, and lots of your online fan favourites too. The Ramadan Cookbook is out March 9th and available to pre-order right now using the link in the description below. Okay guys, so to make these succulent and tasty lamb chops, first of all we're going to add in some Greek yogurt. So I'm just going to add a few tablespoons of this. And now we're going to mix this in to make sure all the yogurt has covered the chops. Right, so they're nicely covered, and now I'm just going to pop them in a colander. So I've placed the colander over a bowl. What I'm going to do is pop these chops into there. And I also just want to mention, guys, that the yogurt acts as a tenderizer, and also the spices will stick better to the chops. I'm going to leave it in the colander for about 20 minutes to drain off any excess water. Okay guys, so I'm just going to get rid of that, give the bowl a wash, and then we're going to get ready for our marinade. So I've got some chili powder. You can add more or less depending on how hot you'd like them. I've also got some paprika. Sprinkle that over. Some coriander powder. Cumin powder. Some black pepper. Steak and chops spice. Turmeric powder. Ginger and garlic paste. I've got one small onion which I've chopped into small pieces, so I'm going to throw that in as well. One tomato, I've removed the skin and I've blitzed it up in my food processor, and we're going to throw that in as well. So we're just going to mix everything together, making sure that the chops are all covered properly. And now I'm going to pop this in the fridge and leave to marinate overnight. Now our chops have been soaking up all the spices overnight, and now we're ready to cook. The oil is now ready, and now I'm just going to place them in carefully. So yesterday I didn't add any salt in the marinade, so I'm just going to sprinkle over some salt today. I just find that it dries out the meat. So let me just sprinkle some over. And of course, guys, you can add salt depending on your diet. And then I'm going to cover, and I'm going to cook on low to medium heat for about 45-50 minutes. In the meantime, obviously, just check on it occasionally as well to make sure that it doesn't burn and it doesn't stick to the pan. My kitchen is smelling so good right now. Now, these have been cooking for about 45 minutes and they're done. We're just going to finish it off with a final bit. So I've got some fresh orange juice here. So we're going to zing it up with some of that. And then I've just chopped up some fresh peppers. I've cut them in rings. I've got some red and green just to add a pop of colour. I've also got some sliced red onions. Just sprinkle them over. And I've chopped some fresh coriander just to freshen it up, and we're going to just sprinkle that over. You can also add some tomato ketchup to it to add some sauciness to it, but I like them just the way they are. So here you go, juicy, succulent and tender masala chops. Try it out, let me know what you think in the comments below, or you can even tag me in a picture. If you've made this before, I would love to hear what you did different. If you enjoyed this, please do give me a thumbs up, and to see more delicious recipes, do subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.